Alright, hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This is a 15 exclusive. It's been over how long? How many years has it been? A couple years
4?
already?
No, 5.
5?
4 or 5.
But and we have
Out.
one of the stars in the 15 show, Areli's Quinceañera.
Me.
What is your most memorable moment in my 15? Here you go, here you go.
I would say going to the mall and eating Rusties afterwards. Even though the mall was a little dramatic experience. But
Was it the first time or the second time that was dramatic?
the second time.
You're like, oh yeah?
Wait, when was the first time we went to the mall?
The first time was
Take the jeans off. I like my jeans off. Take the jeans off.
Jeans off. No, you're gonna be wearing up a surprise dance with your jeans. Oh my god.
Alright, look, we found
That was nice.
Honey. No, you look pretty. I like your eyes.
But yeah, that time.
well,
And Rusties afterwards was fun.
if you could have chosen your dance partner, who would you have chose?
I had like 3. Keep in mind, I had like 3 over the course of like
The whole,
time. I would keep my last one.
your last one
Yeah.
and final one.
The last and final one. He was, he had a girlfriend, so that's kind of awkward. But there was nothing going on. He was just a good dancer.
Who was your favorite 2 that were partnered together? M&M's and
Robert.
Yeah.
know him as Robert.
yeah.
And then
It became so-
What was that? What was the kid's name? Skateboard and and glasses.
But they liked each other.
Oh yeah, they liked each other.
Yeah.
And she had a boyfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It just made everything interesting. I was gonna say, but like Marvel.
yeah,
And-
yeah.
And
What's his name? Marvel DC. Yeah, that's a crazy mix right there.
Marvel DC.
Because those are 2 different worlds.
Oh really?
I say.
They're not in the same universe.
Did you like going to practice and why?
Yeah, it was fun. There was something new each time. There's a 3 right there.
Because you're doing it on the opposite side. On this side.
Want a tamal?
Like when he was like, the lady was like, okay, spin. And then he was supposed to spin me, but he spun himself.
He said, I'm feeling it today.
I was like,
Do you remember any, what are those words called? Catchphrases or whatever from practices?
it's like, Arturo, no, Luis, no,
Arturito.
Arturito.
Who, that kid has names.
And we would always, and then there was like, you still owe me $4.
For real.
But yeah, $4, dude. There was something going on there.
I felt that energy too.
And then talk
Duh. And dairy. And dairy, yeah, and dairy.
dude,
I felt chemistry there.
dude, fool. She swore that it was me and him.
Do you remember that time when we were walking to practice? You know that we would say, we had this saying all the time. Do you know this saying? You know, if we see a dog, it's gonna be a good day.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? We were talking, we're like, you guys, these pictures are gonna come out good, but we're not gonna get in the water. We're not gonna get in the water. But what? We went into the water with our legs. That's it. We're like, our patas are fine.
I think it was, yeah. I don't know how we ended up wet, soaking wet.
I think it's because I wanted to get some of them wet, and then somehow, some way, nosotros nos metimos al agua y nos metimos hasta abajo.
We walked home wet.
Home. Hermanita. I remember that. I'm like, we said we weren't gonna get wet y nos mojamos. So if you're gonna be in the 15 and you're a guy, I'm gonna tell you now. Just be genuine, be yourself, be present. Be present.
Give yourself as a present.
You're like, alright, brought myself. Be present, be cooperative, and just be there.
There was a lot of drama.
They fought over heels.
I was just like, whatever heels, honestly.
And then homegirl blacked out on us.
I went outside, Nick.
And I'm like, Carmen, please go.
I was like,
I want to try to
I was
freaking help these people make up their minds and not go crazy.
And then I was outside, right? And I'm like talking to her. I'm like, are you okay? Next thing you know, she faints. And I'm like, Areli, what do I do?
I'm crying my eyes out because I'm like, what's going on? I freak out.
Yeah, it was stressful, guys.
Really, really,
Everybody's staring at us because she's on the floor.
Everybody on the other side of the mall looking over here. And then the paramedics came.
Oh yeah, the paramedics came.
That was like, I'm like, this was not supposed to happen.
And we were all like. And then the guys show up out of nowhere. They're like, what happened?
That ass. As the paramedics are there
Talking to
her.
Eminem here.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
This other story about Carmen and Nesquik. Once
When we stepped on the... Let me tell you guys. Scariest moment that has ever happened. So, me and Nesquik, we live close to each other, right?
way before Nesquik and Carmen met. I'm like, yeah, and then you guys could have walked together. And she's all like, we could have walked together? What do you mean? I'm like, yeah, you guys live in the same neighborhood.
We're just walking. And then all of a sudden we see this green light.
At that time I left, right?
Yeah, you walked home. Yeah. There was this green laser pointing at us from a car. We didn't really see who the car was or whatever.
They don't care.
And we started running. And we found this guy who was on his night jog. Guy didn't even question us why we were running. And then we ran into our neighborhood, right? And Nesquik lives like
Right there.
right there. But I was like, no, don't go into your house because then they're gonna know where you live because they were like following us. I was like, bro, what have we ever done?
Mm-hmm.
And so she ran over there like closer to my house because my house is like on the other side. And then I was like, go back because the car seemed like it had turned and it was like going towards my house now. So yeah, it was a crazy experience. And then we told her.
I don't think I have ever wanted him to be here more than today. I'd never heard that one before. I have my bed and Nesquik and Carmen come over to my house.
This was every time before practice.
Every time. Se acostaba en mi cama. Carmen. You're like, the second.
You're giving me the answer. You're like, the second time. And I'm more like.